The expectation Liverpool have on their striker, which is Nunes, I think they should drop it down. With the formation they're playing, I don't see Liverpool winning this Premier League at all. Actually, I would say I expected more from the game. Starting from yesterday, looking at some of the analysis that I've made personally on the game, I expected a kind of a free flow attacking football, but unfortunately, what I saw was actually a very warm, preserved game where all parties were looking at their own end, not trying to make too many errors. So as a neutral fan, I was not fully entertained, but actually I could see what the coaches were trying to do. Each coach is trying to get the best or a minimum point at least from the game, and I will actually commend Arsenal with their injuries, and they were able to get a draw in this game. I'm really impressed. I didn't see it going that way, but with this I think they did well.
So you think if Arsenal wasn't having that injury crisis, you think they would have been able to win this game?
You see, football is a game of two halves. If you look at it very well, the first half, Arsenal dominated despite missing those stars. So in the second half, when injuries start coming in, it clearly shows that Arsenal were getting weak, and which actually pinpoints their lack of squad depth presently right now to cover up for those that are actually missing. So I think that actually play a very, very big role in this. So if Arsenal were having a very complete squad, I feel they would have given Liverpool a good fight. But due to what they have, I feel they tried and they did well.
Okay. So if I can grasp what you're trying to say the reason, or should I say the major reason why Liverpool were able to get this draw was due to the fact that Arsenal were not having some of their key players.
Yes, actually I so much believe that, because if you look at the statistics, you will find out that Arsenal had 8 key passes. When I say 8 key passes, it means that passes that actually could have led to goals. Okay. And in the first half they had 6, and where Liverpool were having just 2 key passes, which showed you that if Arsenal were having their front players, actually their midfield, which are the main engine of their team, which is in person of Odegaard, I assure you that Arsenal will have opened Liverpool up. Because if you look at Liverpool, we are playing so deep, unlike the Liverpool we used to know before. But now the Liverpool we are seeing now is a team that wants to sit, absorb pressure, and then rely on Salah for a counter. So once you're able to have somebody like Saliba, somebody like Gabriel, somebody like Timber to hold Salah up, they won't have even scored these goals. I'm assuring you, they will not have scored these goals. So Arsenal will have won this game clean and fair. So, but because of these injuries, I strongly believe that's the reason why Liverpool were able to get this through. Yes.
Okay. What can you say about the Liverpool wingers? Other than that goal scored by Salah, other than the goal, like what can you say about Salah and Diaz? Were they really in this game?
Actually, if you look at the way this manager wants to play, he's not playing to the full strength of Diaz. Actually, because I think if you look at even Salah himself, Salah is playing with experience. Salah is playing basically with experience, because he is no longer getting those channel runs where they will just slot in the pass to him and then he will just go in behind the defenders. No, he's not getting any anymore. And that's why I see most of the ball, you see, he is the one that's even giving. He's the one that's trying to create most of the goals. If you look at Liverpool football, he's the one that's trying to create. And the only time he tried to score goal is when you will see him in front of defenders, or defenders in front of him, not him like hardly seeing one-on-one. So if you look at this game, clearly it shows that. So once you are playing that kind of football, it means you cannot, you know, wingers like their Diaz and their Salah will not enjoy the flow of the game, because they want to be running behind defenders. But you are sitting, absorbing pressure, and you want them to stay back. So once they stay back, the energy for them to move and then overshadow there is no longer, is going to be very low. Yeah, so I think this is one of the challenge they are having. If they were playing up front, I think they would have done much better. But presently with the formation they are playing, I don't see Liverpool winning this Premier League at all. Yes.
Okay, well, now let's come back to Arsenal. What can you say about Arsenal's set piece this season?
I would say that as a Chelsea fan, I dream we have this kind of set piece, a set piece that will keep our opponents, like they won't be able to sleep for a second, because this kind of set piece is unique and is nice and is good to see as a fan. So I feel their setup for set piece is the best in the Premier League. In short, not only Premier League, it's the best I've seen so far in football this season. I've not seen a team that actually work on their set piece and capitalize on it. And I see, I'm not surprised actually for them to even have the highest goals scored in the set piece last season. And I assure you this season they will also do the same, because that is one of their major key areas of attack. And I'm very impressed by their set piece.
So, who was your man of the match for today?
My man of the match. Actually, like I said, I was expecting more from both parties, but unfortunately, I couldn't get as much as my expectations. But coupled with everything I've seen, I could happily give Saka that man of the match, because that boy, despite coming just from injury, he actually shows that he has that vibe of taking in players, and the way he destroys Robertson, it was a beauty. It reminded me of Palmer, when he will cut in and dive in, and the players will be on the floor, and then he will just cut in the ball. So I think I really love that. It's really very good. It's very, very good. Yeah.
So your man of the match for the game, Saka.
Yes.
Okay, what can you say about Nunez's performance? Nunez helped the defense. He was, at a certain time, he was both at the right back and left back. He helped midfield, and also he was putting in pressure in attack, seeing the way he set up Salah's goal. That is the second goal. So what can you say about his performance today?
I think what I have to say is that the expectation Liverpool have on their striker, which is Nunez, I think they should drop it down, because Nunez is actually, I don't think he's going to deliver as they wish he would, because he has shown that now he's a team player that wants to carry others, but he himself doing the major work which he was brought to do, which is to score goals. I don't think Nunez can do that. But in terms of general teamwork, Nunez is a very, very good player. In terms of a general football, he's a very, very good player. But actually, in terms of scoring goals, I think to me he's not even among the best 10 strikers in the Premier League. That's for me.
So you prefer a striker who is more focused on scoring goals than one who is more focused on helping his team?
Actually, every player in a team is supposed to perform his role. When they place you as a striker, score the goals. If they place you as a number 10, create goals. If they place you as a winger, bring in crosses, create assists, score goals. Be like a Ronaldo and a Messi. And once they give you a striker and you're performing the work of a defender, then you should just gladly change position. That's it. I think Gary Bell was a wing back, but because of his attacking prowess, he was taken to a winger and became one of the best wingers in the world. Bukayo Saka was a wing back. He started as a wing back. And because of his attacking sense, he's now playing in the front, and now he's one of the best in as far as wingers are concerned in the Premier League. So once as a striker, you have been given a position to score goals and you're not scoring goals, I think they should it's easier for you to just change position. Maybe you should go back and play 10, or maybe play midfield. Look at Newcastle, their player Jolinton. They bought Jolinton as a striker, but after some time, now Jolinton is playing as a midfielder. So as a striker, you're not performing, go back and change role. So I think Nunez should change role actually, but I don't think it's possible in Liverpool, because even if he goes to the midfield, he will not find speed because McAllister is there. So that's my own opinion.
So what do you rate his performance today from 1 to 10?
I would say a 6.
A 6?
Yes.
Okay, all right.